will have no plan, and they're not smart enough to come up with a plan. So we're in this quagmire
Giggity.
that we're not going to get out of. We thought it was hard to get out of Iraq.
It's perfect.
You know,
right when we go live, when you got to make a fucking joke, you got to make a joke, and it wasn't fully.
No,
live
Trump
yet.
is not the reborn Jesus Christ. Who he is the salvation. He's basically Trump is the false prophet. Everybody leads. He leads so many people. They actually have the shit on their foreheads, and the mark on their palm just means they're able to buy and sell. The billionaires, you know.
Yeah. You know what I think about, David? Because my brain is funny and not retarded like yours. So I'm right-handed, right? So anytime I'm driving with my left hand, right? I'm driving with a hand I can't even write my name with. Isn't that fucked? Isn't that fucked up? Isn't that fucked up to think about? Now, for the rest of you people that also drive stuff with hands that you can't write your name with, isn't that fucked up? Fuck. Stop doing that. Use your good hand to drive, you know?
I'm old. This reminds me of Vietnam.
You really can't take David out of context for very long because he just says stuff that's stupid, and it's like, David, David, you were never in Vietnam. What the fuck? And see, and then we just clip that one part where you're like, "This remember back in Vietnam," and I'm like, "David, you're never in Vietnam," and then we just post that on the internet, and you look really dumb, and we just make little shorts because shorts get a lot of views. You know what I mean? I feel like some of you guys are being really fucking weird and judgmental right now. Like, on YouTube, the shorter the short, the more views you're going to get. Because somebody will be like, and watch it 12 times. You can end up looking just like that, ladies and gentle friends. If somebody just smokes fentanyl while walking by you, just that burnt popcorn smell hits your face, you just... Fentanyl is terrible, is all I'm saying. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Yeah. I'm not here to promote drugs. That's not my mission. I'm not saying go drink alcohol at noon. But when somebody tells me I'm going to regret that in the morning, I sleep till noon, then I usually wake up and I don't want a hangover, so if you take a little sippy poo of the direct energy weapon you attacked yourself with last night, David Schroeder. Or two. Or two. You know, David, I've been, how do I put this? I'm going to use the David Schroeder fucking term. I've been scanning the internet, okay? That's a good term. I've been scanning. I've been going on the internet, David, and I've been scanning. I've been fucking scanning, you know what I mean? I'm all like, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Just scanning. As much stuff as I can scan. Guys, girls, cat videos, old guys. old girls. Because, you know, some of them never grow up. I've also been scanning some men. Been scanning some women. I've been scanning some squirrel videos. Squirrel videos are pretty good. Also, anything with a raccoon in it's pretty much not a bad video to watch. Because they're pretty dumb. Fucking little creatures. They do fun shit. Been scanning those. But I've also just been talking to strangers. Oh no. Fuck. Daniel's talking to strangers. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's why my mom used to try to distract me and keep me in the fucking house. Because she knew, like... I'd just be like, cool van, dude. What are you doing? And it stayed that way. Which I don't personally see as a bad thing, okay? I've just talked to straight... There was a website that came out, like, right when... Talking to strangers was a great idea, you know? Are you rushing me, boy? Put something in the bowl. You can't just put wax in there. Just put tobacco in this fucking weed in the goddamn grinder. You can't wait until I move to start fucking around with shit and be like, I need something. Here. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Don't do drugs, guys. This is not an advertisement for you to do drugs. This is simply a scientific comedy channel where you're gonna watch me do drugs. You don't do drugs. If you're gonna do anything, I need you to read I'm gonna need you to go read all of Carl Jung's books before you. It's scientific. This is how we do science. We can do science like this. You know? Daniel's taking 2 little sippy poos of some whiskey. There's a giant fat booger of fucking wax. Let's see how much he dies. But here's my problem. You guys are like way too mainstream and you give my fucking channel shut down. Because you're crybabies. You want to cry about fucking money. I don't cry about my money. I just go, you know what, God? I'm just going to hope. I'm going to hope and pray. Boy, that looked like a dragon. Holy fuck! In New Orleans, they call no, that's not even fast. It's just a coating. It just house painted the inside of my mouth. Oh. I know I was one.
My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans.
This is going to be so much worse than
Holy fuck.
Why?
I'm gonna do my
Because
best.
this already isn't unpopular. This started off as an unpopular. You know? And so only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase. Watch this. And a trunk. Israel is the problem. Israel itself is not the problem. Benjamin Netanyahu, nincompoop, he's the problem. But I agree with Joey Kush. Everyone is the problem. There is no 5G chess. Trump is not a white hat. Trump has never been involved with the average man. When has he
You
ever hung out with
busted out, Daniel Ryan down.
They all Russia were dictating stuff to Trump.
My name is Thomas Schoenberger. You don't know you get you know. I'm coming to get your family.
The world down before they lose control of it. They don't give a shit. They'll burn the world down. But this child trafficking crap that's going on is not being.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
There's gonna be zero trafficking involved. But what's gonna happen is I'm gonna make a fucking kick account. I'm gonna start fucking picking on anybody I can find on a website that's supposed to be 18 plus. Thus, I should be able to say whatever the fuck I want.
That's the reason why China is been. China's having its own.
And I'm gonna go.
They're all
Ignored every fucking thing you guys say from this point forward. Because I'm discovering I might be the thing that just saves them.
have a tendency to be very smart.
Like Michael Jackson.
As a culture, they're focused.
I'm like Michael
very much on
Jackson.
education.
They end up being like
And
Michael
to
Jackson.
Donald, that's funny.
But they're not gonna be able to kill
It's
me.
Monday.
Because the first thing I'm gonna do is just scream about that shit.
Sirens every Monday at noon. Just for a second, because those are the tornado sirens.
We're not gonna start by doing good
And
music.
I have a feeling
We're gonna start by being like,
it's
what the fuck?
It's a super, super bad guy.
What the fuck?
They're all super bad people.
Ew, what the fuck? I'm gonna do that a lot. I'm just gonna be there and
And I'm stressed. They're
I'm
blasting.
gonna be chilling. There's
It's
gonna I'm gonna give me some decoys and they're
end
just
of the
gonna
month
sit there.
blues. I can't leave. I
When
would.
people are being grody,
No, I don't
I'm gonna
even
make
have a dollar in
clips
my name 'cause I
of
spent
them
that
saying
dollar.
fucked up shit to somebody,
It sucks. They,
and then I'm gonna pop up on screen and go, what the fuck?
with them blasting me with this weapon.
We could even just record that, and I could just
knows
give
how
it to
long I'll be
people
around,
to
you
jump
know?
scare people.
Who knows how long?
When
I'm
people
gonna
say
be
weird fucked up shit to them,
around. They're trying to set me up every way they can.
you know what I
They're
mean?
blasting the shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm
You haven't heard about the decoy ducks?
But I can't really put anybody.
I'm talking about decoy ducks.
Becoming friends with anybody.
Not even the ducks you couldn't figure out in the first place,
They
but
go
the
out
decoy
with
ducks.
friends. And
Totally
if I
different
cared about
kind of
people,
duck.
Why would I put anybody in that position?
You know what I mean?
After they murdered Owen, you know, I was never one who actually went out and had. This is a good example.
You know what a decoy duck
I don't
is?
call people on Facebook.
We're gonna get ya. Come on and get ya. We're gonna get
What a
you.
friend is, if
Having
you were in a
fun.
dire situation, who would you call to help? Those people you can consider friends.
Quack quack, motherfucker.
Otherwise, everyone else is just acquaintances. People
Quack
you know.
quack, motherfucker.
That you're friendly. I'm friendly with almost everyone. Unless you're in this pedophile, then I'm not very friends at all.
Kill him. We're gonna kill him.
People know I'm not in that.
We out here
People in town know I'm not
just
crazy.
ready to kill him.
People in town know I'm not crazy.
Let me see. Come here. Come here, you little duck. Little duck. You little fucking duck.
People know I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
But the pedophiles will all try to convince
Crack.
you that I am.
Crack. Oh,
It's not
yeah.
the victim that was involved. Jeffrey Epstein. They were crazy.
Right, see, that's why I'm not listening. I turn on Ace of Spades.
Tells everyone that everyone who says that they're
we're a duck.
abuse, they're crazy.
We're a
If they
fucking
just
murder
run off
duck.
the bat and tell you, oh,
In Russia.
they're nutbags, they're crazy.
Yeah.
Chances are they're part of the whole pedophile.
You wanna
And that's what
die?
they want to do.
I'll show you how to die.
They want to discredit
You thought you were gonna get me, but I'm just gonna show
anything
you
say
how to
about
die.
any
Oh,
of this shit.
fuck you.
And so
die.
the first thing they come out with is they're crazy.
I was trying to look in this
But I think
box
they're
for
fucking
some
ignorant.
soap.
Or pedophiles. They don't have a clue.
How's a duck supposed to
And
clean
people
his
who
anus?
followed me for
Without a
years
bar of
know.
soap.
I keep saying the same shit over and over and over again.
Whoa, whoa.
You know?
friendly. We're gonna eat this stuff real quick.
No. Don't get
Yes,
much-
we are, David.
You don't fucking tell me if I'm gonna eat my duck or not. Butt fucker.
Lisa, I understand. Poverty does something about your mouth. No gas. I have no gas. I have no gas.
You're like Daniel.
All he
You're
would
trying to
do is
convince
just
me you're
call
playing this game with one hand.
Tell me I'm crazy. That's what they do.
Yeah.
These pedophiles have fucking crime after
This is
crime
a fucking
after crime.
comedy channel.
But it's like Thomas Schoenberger. I call him out on shit. He just ignores what I say and then just directs it to something else.
Yeah.
You can't call them out on anything because they don't admit it.
You've never been to the Toxie City, bro?
And see, the whole thing about it is, Fox, everybody in here knows you're a piece of shit. Nobody's, I would tell you that you're a nutbag. Everybody in here knows that. 'Cause
You've
they
never
know
seen
you're-
pre-recorded content in your life, or
No racism.
someone else is
Thank you.
streaming it.
Foxtrot. Why do I think that you're Gio? You're either Gio or Daniel. And no, of course you're not asking for any money. You make a lot of money fucking kids, you know? And I'm not a pedophile either. This is one of them. This Foxtrot dude is one of them. You know? But then Gio and Daniel Dowd. Daniel Dowd posted videos of my town when they murdered Owen Winter. Gio has gone on and on and on, bragged about it. You know? I don't care, dude. You're fine. But don't worry. If he's like all the other fucking pedophiles, he'll have 15 other fake ass names to come in here again.
No.
So don't worry. He'll be back.
But you're telling me you and Thomas have like 15 accounts apiece?
See, Katie, people do care. They don't care about what he says. The problem
David,
that
you
they
don't get to
have,
just
the
call
reason why
anyone a
he's been here
pedophile who
fighting
disagrees with you, though.
is because people do care. People don't like pedophiles. They
Right,
want this child
and
trafficking
see,
shit to
when you
stop.
try to stop it, and then
They
there's
know that
fucking
this
faggots
ritual
like you,
abuse stuff
David,
exists.
who don't do
People are
research,
well
don't do
aware
anything
since
to
they
stop it,
busted
really.
two
You
of them
just
that these
say
these
shit and call
satanic
people pedophiles on the
neo-Nazi
internet. It's fucking
pedophiles
gross.
Exist. Anyone who says they don't exist is an ignorant asshole. They do exist. The people in town here, Alex, George, the one, sure the weapon is, across the street who have their car pointed in their yard right at my house, you know? They'll fight for fucking pedophiles. They'll fight for pedophiles. And then call themselves superior, you know? You can
See,
guarantee-
I have a
notice
different
how they
way
don't
of
ever
going
tell you
about
how
the
much
things
money
that I
they give
do,
the
David.
CIA.
And see, I don't advertise all the
They want
the
how many
crap
billions
and
of
the-
dollars for
the
ICE?
places that like it's being
Who's paying for CIA?
pushed and all this other crap. Because
like they
guess
don't
what?
even
That's called
exist.
advertising it. And as much good as you think you're gonna do, you also
He gave all of his info like they can't make it up.
advertise.
He does make it up.
right. So like,
And if he was actually
saying my name a
real,
bunch is just
he would actually, it's in the
advertising
trillions.
for me, David. You advertise
What was
for
it,
me.
20
You
trillion?
get me more subscribers.
It was
you get me
something
more attention,
outrageous.
You get more people that show up to my
And
channel.
that's the reason why
Just-
the TSA agents
You're
aren't
advertising.
getting paid.
You know what I mean?
Because they
It's
want
what it is.
that, you
at the
know.
end of the day. And
Fuck.
if you can see
Pete
it as
Hegseth wants
that,
$200
you
billion
might
for a
realize
war
why I said
that
just
Trump is telling everybody is already over.
shut the fuck up. You're being
You know?
retarded.
Our government can't stop them because our government is involved.
Fake
You know?
news, David. You fake news.
CIA Black Ops is where they get their money. Child and human trafficking, organ trafficking, and drug trafficking. Exactly. Katie, I'm going to take a picture of that. I'll block out your name when I post it, but I want to circle it so that everyone knows. That's exactly. People aren't stupid. There are a lot of us who are very
people aren't stupid, but
very
you are very,
aware.
very stupid, David.
very aware.
One of the stupidest
And so,
in all
But,
of the land, man. Management.
and he can, that Fox idiot. They always,
Fox.
Wolf, Fox, they always, you can tell
What I
how
want to do
egotistical
with
they
the
are by their
cameras
names, you know?
is teach you about perspective.
And so, but I
No,
would be
what-
willing to
what
bet
one
that's
sees
Daniel
may
Dowd at
not be
Geo
the
Farnsworth.
same thing
Geo
as what
Farnsworth
the others
used to call me
see.
drunk all the time.
But
now those calls are blocked.
if you're only ever feeding
You know?
yourself, one,
and I just post everything.
you're guaranteed to
Or they
only
use
ever
Nordic
get
symbols.
one understanding
Because they
of
fancied
the
themselves as
situation.
Vikings.
Now, from here, what color am I?
Valhalla. You know?
Don't know.
Not one of those pathetic,
here,
entitled little boys
what color are my eyes?
would actually make it to Valhalla.
Oh,
You know? Because they're all little boys. Entitled little boys.
changing your perspective could change the entire situation.
But when you think that they're investigating this child trafficking bullshit, just realize they just let us into World War III to distract them. There's not 42 people. Goes from 42 to 38. Then it drops all the way down to 14. Do I believe there might be 14 people in here? Yeah. But they're bodying my channel because I don't even understand why. Of course they're watching this. They dote on every word I say. Are you kidding? They've already been in here. Obviously they're watching. They dote on every word I say. Katie, if you don't mind, basically because I'm broke, if you want to buy a book, I'd actually prefer that you actually spend the $30 and buy it from me. That way I can put an inscription on it and sign it. So just send $30 to Venmo or PayPal and tell me who I'm inscribing the book to and where I'm sending it. And I will send you a book. I try to do it the same day. If I don't get the book sent out the same day, I'll do it the very next day. I try to keep up on that because if I fall behind, I'll forget. So I'm surprised I don't have drones flying around my house. But they live right beside me. They watch everything I do. You know, not enough comments for 39 people. Now there's 42 people. There's not enough comments. They're botting my station because they don't want anyone to know. It's the pedophile fucking group. That's who it is. That's who's in here, is the pedophiles. Trust me, they dote on every word I say. They watch everything, they listen to everything. They are on top of it, you know? And so, it's just ridiculous how it works. And they're all CIA. Mike Lucchino was CIA. Shane Bugbee, co-founder of the Satanic Temple, called out Doug Masenko because Doug Masenko told him that he was working with the CIA. I believe Gabe Hoffman is working with the CIA. I believe Thomas Schoenberger is working with the CIA. And they're all prolific liars. So they're of course going to say they don't work for the CIA. They're going to tell you everything. You know, they're going to tell you, oh, he's crazy. We don't work for the CIA. And yet they know everything there is, and none of their shit actually leads to anything. All the work that Titus Ross did, has it led to anybody or anything? No. Thomas Schoenberger, has it led to anything or anyone? No. No. It never goes anywhere. Tara
Thomas
Joyce,
Schoenberger
does
is
it lead
where it's
anywhere?
supposed to lead to, you fucking retard. It's in the name of the situation. The Thomas Schoenberger situation leads to Thomas Schoenberger. David. Hello? Hello? Anybody there? I don't think so. I think you logged out a long time ago. You retarded.
Where? No. It never does. It's just meant to be entertaining.
No,
That's what it's meant to be.
If you think
It's
Thomas
meant
Schoenberger
to
is entertaining, bro.
Discredit and discombobulate everything. You know?
That's totally different than entertaining. See, that's so much better.
When you lose small mind, you free your life. Area so up high. When you free your eyes,
You know a bit more than you realize. Ooh. Scary Thomas. Ooh.
I don't know what kind of win you think this is. But, I do see one thing, right? In all of this, the whole thing. I see Thomas doxing someone. Becky. Miss cries about doxing. My name's Rebecca Lynn Simon. I cry about doxing, but Thomas Schoenberger doxes everybody. And he's your bestest friend. Just saying. So, why'd that happen, Becky? Because your internet boyfriend's being a faggot again. Hope nobody watches my channel. They don't look up your name. Let's flip the script again. Time to move the goalpost.
you know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say
Pools.
to you,
The pools,
couldn't
man.
get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose. And our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Yeah. time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose. And our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Yeah, you know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire.
And yeah, you know what?
Try to set
Thomas.
the night on fire. Try to set
I got eyes everywhere. We know why you hate us. Okay? We know, dude. But what you have to remember is a small group of friends, real friends, people that are laughing at you in the background, saying things like, hilarious, like, go full docs, baby, LOL. Look at me pulling his nose hairs. Conversations. And they're literally that hilariously childish and innocent. While you are trying to plot people's like demise. I'm gonna ruin this guy. I triple fucking dog dare you to keep doing whatever the fuck it is you're doing. Ruin. Because I'm gonna end up with an old Fox body truck, a dog, and like a boat. And I'll show up like once a month to still call you a faggot liar. It won't be every day, but I promise those ones will hit way different than these ones are. You'll be like, well, I guess you took my youth and gave it all away. Like the birth of a newfound joy, this love would enrage. And when she died, I couldn't cry. The pride within my soul, you left me incomplete. You'll be pissed. All alone, as a memory is now unfold. Believe the word. I will unlock my door. And it won't be my fault. It'll be your own fault. It'll be your own jealousy and anger ruling your life. Sometimes when I'm alone, I wonder aloud if you're watching over me. Someplace far above, I must reverse my life. I can't live in the past, then set my soul free. Through all those complex years, I thought I was alone. I didn't care to look around and make this world my own. And when she died, I should have cried and spared myself some pain. You left me incomplete, all alone, as the memory still remains the way we were. The chance to save my soul, and my concern is now in vain. He probably wants gay butt sex, but not today, Satan. The cemetery gate, the chance to save my soul, and my concern is now in vain. It literally says that on my screen, and I'm literally laughing at it right now. I hope so. I am very pretty. I'm not gonna tell you who said it, but one of the cool retarded bitches said,
You're just mad, okay? That you're not a part of the CRB, mother. C. The CRBC. You just dream of being in the Secret Sasquatch Society or the CRBC or any of these random multiple letter agency things that I keep coming up with that you can't come up with because you're too dumb to understand what the fuck acronym is. I'm writing up a permission slip. I'll post it on Pastebin. I'm going to need all of you guys to print it out, sign it, send it back. That will be how you join my army in the nuclear wars. Just be ready for that. Okay? Because it's about whiskey and go-go time. You know what I mean? About that time where we're just getting we're just getting warmed up. We're just getting started. We're gonna go tag me in real soon. Start the party.
Got a big plan, this mindset, maybe it's right at the right place and right time. Maybe tonight in a whisper or handshake, sending a sign. Wanna make out and kiss hard, wait, never mind. Late night in passing, mention it, flip to her best friend. It's no thing, maybe it slipped, but the slip turns to terror and a crush to like. When she walked in, he froze up, leave it to fright. It's cute in a way till you cannot speak, and you live to have a cigarette and these get weak. Escape was just a nod and a casual wave. Obsessed about it heavy for the next 2 days. It's only just a crush, it'll go away. It's just like all the others, it'll go away. Or maybe this is danger and you just don't know. You pray it all away, but it continues to grow. I want to hold you close, skin pressed against me tight. Lie still, close your eyes, girl. So lovely, it feels so right. I want to hold you close, soft breath beating hard as I whisper in your ear. I want to fucking tear you apart. Then he walked up and told her, thinking maybe it'd pass. And they talked and looked away a lot, doing the dance. Her hand brushed up against his, she left it there. Told him how she felt and then they locked in a stare. They took a step back, thought about it, what should they do? Cause there's always repercussions when you're dating in school. But their lips met and reservations started to pass. Whether this was just an evening or a thing that would last. Either way he wanted her and this was bad. Wanted to do things to her, it was making him crazy. Now a little crush turned into a like. And now he wants to grab her by the hair and tell her, I want to hold you close, skin pressed against me tight. Lie still, close your eyes, girl. So lovely, it feels so right. I want to hold you close, soft breath beating hard as I whisper in your ear. I want to fucking tear you apart.
And you wonder where it all starts, right? When do they start really trying to MK Ultra all of these robots? They run around acting like human beings, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Because if David Schroeder can just blatantly lie to 9.49 thousand subscribers with 2,000 views, y'all are retarded.
I would say that a lot of these systems, it is very hard to be a victim of this and break away. It's very hard. I've only met
But
a couple real ones.
thanks for the free advertisements, bud.
For the most part, you can be a victim of this, and then employ that victim to send them out.
Nobody knew my number till you doxed it.
They go out and attract all of the survivors.
Nobody knew how to contact
They
me and
target those survivors. And
say what's up. Because not everybody's calling me to harass me.
Lucian Greaves, Doug Masenko does when he sends it to the
I didn't make
Apple
my life this way.
to the
Y'all did.
Smart Conference, Neil Brick's Smart Conference in Connecticut.
Here we are.
They send it to me. That's how
Here
I
we
kind
are.
of got involved with all of this with Doug Messer. They targeted
Bob.
me when I was dealing with the Smart
We are.
Conference with Neil Brick. Because I taught there 3 years in a row. You know? I taught there 3 years in a row. Just because they're a victim doesn't mean that you can trust everything. In fact, I know that there are real survivors who broke away. But those of us who broke away have been silenced, we've been quiet, we get attacked. I think there's some real victims in here that are actually legitimate people who actually broke away from it and are suffering as a result. Men don't usually survive. Men usually end up dead or in jail, to be quite honest. That's what my therapist always told me. I think the only reason why I didn't end up dead or in jail as a man is because I identified with someone who was dead. I would love to know. I've never heard of it.
Decided I needed tanks. See, my problem is
People who actually broke away, but I will tell you, the survivors who actually break away, legitimately break away, like myself, we were almost
get all the way dressed.
and that sounds trite, it sounds weird, but in all the years that I've been at this, the survivors who actually got away from their stuff, we all got away because we started having a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. You know? And that's what saved us. That's what saved me. You know? Most kids don't, but some do. You know? That's the reason why as a ritual abuse survivor, they hate God. And they did. For a long time, I hated it. When I went to go study Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Christ, I didn't go because I was a convert. I didn't go because I believed in Jesus Christ. When I first went into it, I did it because I hated Jesus Christ. And I wanted to tear those gospels apart. I wanted to rip it apart. I wanted to prove that Jesus Christ was a fraud. But in the process of that, what I found was the Gospels of Jesus Christ. I found he is actually telling the truth. It is the way things work. And it was through that actually I found myself saved. In whatever way you can say that I've been saved. Right now not having a dime to my name, being inundated with their machines, having them on top of me 24/7. Saved is not really the word I would use. I'm still on the battle. But because I'm still standing here on the battlefield, that all goes back to the Most High, Jesus Christ. You know? I ended up realizing not hating Jesus Christ. I love the word. I love the word. Our reward is in the story of tragedy. That's the reason why fucking Alex can come in and fucking steal shit. He just came in and stole a modem that I had ordered on eBay, thinking, oh, it's gonna all upset me, but you know, that shit will come back to him. That shit will come back to him. And George, the idiot that doesn't even live there anymore, I'm sure that the machine is, but what can I do? You know? I'm not gonna do anything. I'm certainly not gonna go over that, you know? All I can do is endure with as much grace as I'm able to muster. But I wasn't such a shitty person, so I wanted to kind of do these last 2 times that I've done. You know, they steal it from my house. They come into my house. They obviously have a Wi-Fi scramble. That's the reason why I started raising money. Because I'm going to get deer cameras and put them on the outside of the house. That way you can't. There'll be no shutting them down with Wi-Fi scrambles. You know? And then they brag about it. When they came in and they stole a 2006 Dell laptop that was broken. I wasn't so mad about the laptop. Didn't give a shit about the laptop. But the bag that it was in was a gift, and I never realized how expensive that bag is. I don't know who Alondra is. But I will tell you that they have a lot of people out there right now. They're all doing interviews. They're all desperately trying to get a hold of that narrative. You know? We're supposed to bring heaven. We are supposed to bring heaven to earth. God works through us, as us, to bring heaven to earth. You know? It's not, I have locks, I have cameras on the inside. It doesn't seem to make any difference. And when I got a brand new lock, that's supposed to be like this superior lock, and I said something, I can't do booby traps because if they get hurt in a booby trap in my house, I get in trouble. You know?
What?
I don't trust Jessie Cesabar. She's worked with Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple. I call her Doug Mesner's wannabe girlfriend. I don't trust her. And she talks about shit. There's no way. Again, if they're everywhere and they have hundreds of thousands of people watching them, and they're everywhere and they're getting interviewed and they're writing book after book after book and all of that, they're not real. You can bet that they're not real. Because they don't let us real ones do shit. They isolate us and try and kill us. That's what ends up happening. Anybody who stands against them, they don't tolerate that. They've tried to take me out over and over and over and over. The only reason I'm here is because God seems to need me. And so I'm here. But again, they're bodying my station. 36. There's not 36 people here. But I was in a better mood today. It's controlled opposition. What they do is that they get survivors to go out and start talking to people, and they act. What ends up happening is they become honeypots. Other survivors identify the truth in what they're saying because they really are victims. They actually did go through the shit. And so they reach out to those victims, or they reach out to those survivors that are going on, and then they get targeted. That's how it works. It's how it's always worked. That's why they murdered Lori King, because Lori King had quite the following. They got everything down. They got her to take everything down a month before they murdered her, and they murdered her on the same weekend that the Ivory Garden Conference was in Seattle at the Marriott at SeaTac. They murdered her the same weekend that conference was going on, so every survivor heard about it. And it scared the shit out of everybody. Just pissed me off. They murdered
I will take one porn coloring books today, please.
The thing is that they just realized that the cops aren't gonna help. I don't work a job, and you can't tell I'm home. And now I'm always home. Fuck, I don't have money. You know? And right now they're blasting the shit out of me, because if they could take me down before Easter, they would love it. It would make them feel powerful. So now they're just trying all this shit to try and fuck me up before Easter. Because Easter is worse than Halloween when it comes to these rituals and ritual killings. They murder more kids at Easter than they do Halloween or Christmas. You know? And so I have pit bulls. I never had parts, Jack, so I can't tell you. And I don't have a gun, which is probably fucking stupid for me to say. But if you come in and you catch me in my house when I'm here, you ain't gonna walk out unscathed. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. You ain't gonna walk out unscathed. And you better realize that if you come into my house and I'm here, it will be a kill or be killed situation. Of course, it's probably me that doesn't have to kill. Well, Easter is the worst time. This is the worst time. That's the reason why they're hitting so hard. Any real survivor will tell you Easter is the worst time. It is a really, really, really bad time. Easter is just, they go out of their way, these Luciferians go out of their way to thumb their nose at God all the time. And so therefore, they go, there's a lot of child sacrifice at Easter, there's a lot of rituals at Easter. They want to set themselves up as God. And so they thumb their nose
48-hour
at
countdown.
God.
Clock it.
And so Easter's bad.
Just, I think a businessman.
The problem that I have pineapple with a gun is that I don't know anything about guns.
You don't need a gun, David.
Chances are, they say statistically speaking that people are murdered. Most people are murdered by their own guns.
You don't.
And
Of all people on this planet,
I have other ways.
you don't need a gun.
And God watches out over me.
See, to put a gun on, I have to go an entire
God's not pleasant.
different route.
That wrath is visited. Wrath is God's wrath.
Because I
is
don't
still not
like it
pleasant.
just sitting on my side.
And it still exists.
And it's big.
And that's what I put that up more to God's wrath than it does all of their rituals that they cast on protection rituals. Is what I do as kids. What they did as kids. Because it could be those rituals too. It's not like they didn't cast all kinds of protection rituals on them. And retribution rituals. That's the reason why Alex hides in his fucking house. Because he's so goddamn scared of ice right now. Because he's an undocumented
Some
man.
sense of stuff.
You know?
A little bit, I think.
And so he
I don't
hides. There's no more little fucking sly ass smiles and jumping around in front of me now. That's all kind of slowed down. Now they're starting to realize that the problem is that they all underestimate me because I believe in Jesus Christ. I try to be as nice as I possibly can. For many, many years, I was a doorman. I'm not a doorman anymore, but on the same hand, you know, I try to live the word as best as I can. That's just it. They can't get to me, but they get to people that I care about. Them murdering Owen and then bragging about it. Daniel Dad posting all the live videos of Harlan. Dated at the time that they fucking murdered him. And Gio Martinez, that who I believe that Fox idiot was. You know? Oh wow, look. I've gone from 50 to 21 people now. Guess they got tired of me calling them out. But go ahead. I'm calling you guys out. You're gonna bomb my station, so go ahead. Bring it back up to 50.
Everybody knows you have it.
Show you care. Because that's how I look at it. They don't want anyone listening to anything I have to say. You know? I haven't watched Isaac Hadley's series. Oh, John, to be quite honest, I can't really care. That was in the one that show on Prime Video, right? If you can post it again, when I get off here, I'll go upstairs. I'll go upstairs. It's just that stuff. But again, want to know who wasn't involved with that 14-year-old just got busted in Florida being involved in the House of Pedophile group? The dude that's been dead for 45. Isaac Hadley wasn't involved. And yet he's still out. You know? Other SRA channels. Imagination podcast. However the fuck. David Hall, who calls himself Mr. Gray, which I believe he got that character name from Stephen King's Dreamhouse. Go type in Mr. Gray, Stephen King. You'll hear it. You can read all about it. Who I think David Hall is. It's not on YouTube. The Boys is in Prime Video. I don't have Prime Video. That was one of the reasons why I've walked away from that. And she's so far up Donald Trump's ass, she actually had the audacity to tell me that Fred Trump wasn't one of my main abusers.
I mean, are we ready to party yet?
Fucking pissed me off. I told her to go fuck herself.
I'm ready to party.
And yet everyone is supposed to look at her shit as gospel, but the shit that she says about Billy Graham, the dates don't match. It's what she's saying is impossible. So she wants everyone to dote on her fucking abuse and believe everything she has to say, but she can tell other survivors that they're liars. And it's because she's so far up Trump's ass. You know? As an Australian, I just find it ridiculous. But then she often tries to tell me. One time we got into a fight.
It's a perfect
she was
song.
telling me what it was like to be a gay man in rural America as a straight woman.
I know you can't hear it.
And she was mad that I was not listening to what she had to say. How the fuck would you know what it's like to be a gay man?
And it's normally not this bad.
I told her, okay, well, I tell you what, why don't I tell you all about what it's like to be pregnant and have a fucking baby? You gonna listen to every word I say?
I'm being
about
direct
that?
energy weapon. Listen to it.
So much about what it's like to be pregnant and have a baby. Right. Pineapple is exactly it. Anyone who's making a living and getting all the press attention and writing books, going on interview after interview, fucking thousands, hundreds of thousands of people following them and all of that, they're fake. They're fake. So when they come out and say, oh, I published 15 books, then you're not real. What you are, what you aren't, is a threat to them. Because they don't let threats, people that they identify as a threat to their organization, shit. They're on top of us. Keeping us poor. Wait, fuck. Hold on. We were never told that carrying our crosses would be easy. We were just told it would be the only reason I got baptized
We're picking up Phantom Bible verses.
Logan actually was the one who baptized me. When I showed up, it was just like I didn't think he was going to show up. Doing is that they take the truth. There is truth in what they are saying, but you have to use your discernment to figure out what they're lying about. Because they'll take the truth and then wrap it up with so many lies they figure you're going to throw the bath out of the baby. Live the word as best as you can. Love
Got nothing but time. We knew
My mouth makes all antennas work better. I don't know why. I don't know. They might be able to send signals to your face. You know? Make you hear stuff you never thought you were going to hear. They're not doing it to David. He's just an idiot.
Love God, love everyone else.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
God's going to deal with these fucking pedophiles.
Yeah.
God is going to deal with these pedophiles. I can't tell you what exactly you can do. I don't even know who you are. How can I tell you specifically what to do in your life if I don't even know who you are or what your life is like?
You're not wrong, David. Those are...
What exactly do you do? Figure it the fuck out.
I don't either, but I hope that little
That's all I
random
can
moment
say.
where I
Stop
was just
looking for
making
answers
static
and
noise with the
people that
radio.
are strangers and don't even know you.
You guys went and like got a drink or
Go
something.
ask
'Cause you're
God
like,
inside
"What's
of
he
yourself
doing?"
what you're supposed to do and then listen
That was the
to
point.
that.
It was
That's
just-
what you should do.
Just look
That's
like an
what you
idiot for
should
a minute.
do. Stop looking for
There
other
are some
people
weird
to give
effects,
answers.
though, if
And
you
for
put the
God's sakes,
antenna in
God
your-
asks you to do something, stop trying to get it validated by all the
Teeth.
people around you, because it's never going to happen. God doesn't talk to a lot of people because they don't fucking listen. And they're more than willing to tell you that you're fucking crazy and stupid because they don't want to
Southern
accept the
Andes
fact that God may care enough
You cannot
to be
wear
actually
overalls.
talking to you.
Man, you be a beacon,
stop
a hillbilly
looking
beacon.
for
They'll see you coming from 100 miles away.
from other
I'll tell you one
people
thing I know for certain is
who
that
are
you are Southern
invested
Antipolis.
in
I wear
invalidating
overalls.
You cannot wear
your
overalls.
relationship with God.
Man, you
Because they are
Everybody always
a lot
make
of
all
people
these
are very
rules and
invested
shit.
in destroying that because they don't have it
I just want to
themselves.
wear overall Daisy Dukes.
Right. Stop seeking validation from strangers and goofball influencers. Which, to be quite honest, I'm not an influencer. Influencers have a lot of people listen to them. Fuck, I don't even have 10,000 people on this, and I've been at this station is 15 plus years old, and I don't even have 10,000 views. I'm not an influencer. I'm just someone talking the truth, you know? And I don't have any answers for you guys. I can barely figure out the answers for myself, you know?
No.
It's easier, Pineapple, I think, to actually, you know.
They're not related.
And I'm not a
I think
grifter,
it's-
Mr.
dude,
2
what's up?
2026.
What's
I
up?
told you that he would come back with another
I'm just kicking it.
thing.
What fucking what
I have a
parallel
book.
universe are you in right now?
I have a blog
The one
that
of
is
your
it's
bliss?
older than this YouTube station.
This shit look like.
I don't charge for any of that. I have a documentary. Never charged for the documentary. The extended version of my book, Confessions of an Antichrist, is on my blog for free. But these people
My grandma
know that I am poor and that I am struggling, and they want to prevent anyone from helping me. They don't want anyone to help me. And of course, they're not grifters. They're fucking your kids and selling them. They don't need to ask you for money. They just take it. They don't ask for shit. Well, Tara Joyce
That's
does.
why I hold her up, dude.
She asks for
Like I'm
donations all the
praising
time
Lord.
and then calls me a grifter, but I don't see her offering shit. She doesn't have a book, a blog, anything. You're just supposed to pay her because she has a personality. Of course, it's like a dirty tampon as far as I'm concerned, but hey, I guess people are interested in that.
Boy.
Some people. Something for everyone, I guess.
It's good content, Quinn. Good content. I give you 2 of these.
Right. Pray and the answer will be given to you if you really want it. There's enough people who know that I've been at this for years. And I only started even asking for donations. I've been at this station here is 15 plus years old. I've did interviews and all of stuff. I haven't even been asking for donations for 3 years now.
Get it
so
out,
I've
David.
done all of this shit for free.
Use your
and
words.
Now I ask for donations, and if you want to donate, great. If you don't
Hey,
want to
big
donate,
boy.
the shit's still for free. I still do these lives for free.
For free.
My blog is still for free.
It's all for free.
My book isn't for free, but that's because Amazon doesn't give my book away for free. But the extended
It's for
version of my book is for
free.
free.
It's for free.
You know?
Now give me $5.
Again, they do whatever they can to discredit
Give me money.
survivors.
Come on.
Because they're trying to
Come
protect
on.
their fucking pedophile operation.
Come on, give me
We're
$5.
going into World War III so they can protect their pedophile operation.
Give me $5.
See how that works?
So I can feed a child.
And they always come in here with fake ass names because they can't help themselves. They are obsessed with me.
They're not.
They
related.
live
Dude,
and
yo, dude,
breathe me.
They are obsessed.
They wake up in the morning thinking
They're
about me.
absolutely
They
obsessed.
think about me all goddamn day, and they go to bed thinking about me. Fucking Thomas Schoenberger says, well, I didn't watch your last live because I've been so busy.
If that is
Not
real,
busy enough that you
then
didn't
this
send
is
me,
not
what,
a
fucking 10
tale.
emails yesterday over and over and over and over and
I get a
over?
phone call from my aide.
You
I'm
weren't
with the
that
police.
busy,
My
obviously.
brake
You were
lines were
sending
caught.
me
Somebody tried
email
to
after
kill me.
email
They're
after
never gonna let you
email.
into the club. Charlie
Ask
Kirk
you
was
anything?
in that
Are you
club.
fucking
He
kidding?
started to question the club. Now he's out of the club.
Crackpot, conspiracy theorist.
'Cause I think you're a liar.
Michael Hastings.
Thomas.
Horrible guy.
In fact, I know you're a
Pattern
liar.
matching logic is also really
I know
good at
you're a
fooling
liar.
itself.
I know
George Bush in
your
the
whole
classroom,
group
the
are
children
liars.
chanting. Hey, yeah, I remember that. Did you see the chant?
And I also
don't
realize that
remember
your group is fucked. Because God's getting ready
You know
to
what?
take care of your stupid
The
asses.
idea that people in power use that power to preserve that power.
Thank you, Pineapple. I'm glad that you like the inscription. And Pineapple can say,
If that is
Think that
Pineapple
people
bought my book
do
the very next day.
surreptitious,
It took me a day because I didn't
secretive
leave the house.
things.
But the very
to
next day I
gain
sent it out.
Power to maintain.
And then when I
power
send it out,
for fun,
if you pay on
for
PayPal or
whatever reason,
Venmo,
if you
I will
think
send
that
you the
human
tracking
nature
number immediately after I
includes the
send it because I'm always
capacity
afraid I'm going
to
to lose
be
that receipt.
dishonest,
So I always send out the tracking number so you'll know
something
when
is
it's
wrong
coming
with
right
you.
off the bat.
Drive into a wall.
And again, I
at
try to do it the
120 miles
the
an
same
hour
day, but if I
in
can't
a
do it the same
Mercedes.
day, I generally
Michael
do it the next day.
Hastings.
And those books right now
Crackpot,
cost me $16.
conspiracy theorist.
$16.
Bye-bye. Look him
The
up, Michael Hastings.
shipping
Horrible
in the
guy.
United States is
Somebody caught
$5.
my aide's brake
So that's
line.
$21.
Party insiders were
Then I
never
have to
accepting
go
me. They
buy
made that very clear in the beginning when they
the
called me and said they
envelopes that I
wanted to
sell,
kill me.
that I thing. So I basically make $6 on a book. Yeah. For being a grifter, I sure the fuck am not very good at it.
And then,
You
next
know?
day I get a phone call from my
I'm
aide
certainly
saying
not
that,
very good at
I'm with the
it,
police.
considering
My
I don't have a
brake lines were
fucking
caught.
dime to
Somebody
my
tried
name
kill
right
me.
now.
I didn't know stuff like that.
And I don't get paid till
You
the
know, some of
3rd.
my advisors said to take it seriously, and
I just try not to think
But then the
about
brake lines get caught.
You know?
You know, your calculation
Spend a lot of time
changes,
home,
and,
even though they're
you know, very
inundating
quickly,
me with
like,
their
geez,
machine
somebody
right
next to
now.
me almost just died.
You know?
Reminds me of high school. Like,
My
yeah, what's
Venmo,
like the swirl?
everything is in the
High school was like
description.
toilet paper and,
Everything is in the description. It's
Wow.
at, and then my
Different
first
times.
initial
Well, in
D
fact,
and my last
they
name,
called me
Schurter.
and I said, "Are you sure they're
SHURT as in
And they
Tom
said, "It
Eon,
seems
but
that
it's
way.
all
We'll
in the
know for sure within an
description.
hour." So I waited. They called me back and they said, "Sir, they're definitely caught." A guy named DVS
Don't send it to
confirmed,
me
Kassar
on-
in
'cause
Brooklyn
you
the other
can't
day, or in New
tell
York
me
City
the
somewhere
stuff
the other day, and asked
on,
him about it, and he just said.
Buy me a
he
coffee
was
only
clearly
pays out
lawyered
once a
up. He said
week.
it's with the lawyers,
So if
and,
anyone
he
pays
said,
for a
"I
book
can't talk about
that,
this
you're not going to
anymore."
get
That's
it
the
for a
thing
while.
that gets
'Cause
these
I don't have a
conservatives
dime.
caught up
I
every
can't- I
single
couldn't
time
even
is
go
if
out.
I can't beat them, join them.
I couldn't pay
That's
the postage,
done for.
let
It's
alone
over. It's not going to
buy
happen. You're not going
the
to join
envelope
them.
to send
They're
the
never
book
going to
in.
let you into the club.
Oh,
because they only pay
Charlie
out
Kirk was
once.
in
you know?
that club.
so you
I'm
didn't
actually
factor
thinking
that
about
into the
just
money you're
now he's
scamming
out
out of them in the
revamping
first
or
fucking
You're not. There's
getting
no
rid
club. You're not in the
of the
club.
GoFundMe account
They're going to
'cause I
kill you.
set
They
that
want to kill you. They
GoFundMe
want
up.
to kill your kids.
to help pay
Stop
for my taxes
thinking
for my house.
that making
people,
a pact with the devil
I
is
don't
going
know
to come
who a
out
lot
good
of
for
them
you.
are
It's
because
not.
it was
You're gonna
anonymous. A lot of anonymous.
It's going to
but
come full circle, and people are
I
going to
made
be
that
like, wait
tax
a
bill
minute,
in 8
maybe
days.
not liking Israel is super
And
justified,
that was
right?
a
Like, it's
miracle
gonna
all
bite
in
him
and of
the butt.
itself. But
Yeah,
what
I
was
don't know. I
also
think they're just
a
gonna
miracle
kill
is
us
that I
all. You know,
realized
I'm
that there are people out there
like,
who actually
Peter
do give a
Thiel
shit
has like an enemies
They
list of
do
like
give a
2
shit
million people in
about me,
Palantir.
about this
Palantir
child
came in
trafficking,
on the heels of Doge.
about the work I'm doing.
Elon Musk brought Doge
Because I've been at this
to
for a
every
long time,
department,
and
to
I'm
the
not going to
IRS,
stop.
the Treasury Department, education,
I'm
the
just,
rest of it. And
I'm not
everyone
gonna
that worked
stop.
in Doge had also worked for
Until I
Palantir.
know that it's
when
being
Doge
dealt with.
left, the Palantir people
You know?
stayed, and what they're doing now.
So they bring
is
me
creating
down
a
with their
master
little
database
directed
that has
energy
your
weapon, and I go to the other
education
side.
records, health
I'm still
records,
going to fight it on the other
tax
side.
records, and they're going to be in one
Probably
giant
harder
searchable database
than what I do
for this
now.
administration with a $150 billion budget for ICE.
And
that
who's
wants to
running
take
this
citizenship
pedophile
from
ring?
people
The
that
CIA.
criticize Israel. In 2001, after
Who was
9/11,
Michael Aquino involved with?
they
The CIA.
took what was a CIA
And even if Michael
program, and
Aquino
they
is
just
dead, which I don't
effectively
really believe he
privatized it
is,
to
his
bypass the
associates that were helping him
Constitution.
with all
The
this child
Constitution
trafficking
protects
are not
people's
dead.
privacy.
You
But
know,
a private
are
company
not
doesn't
dead.
have to play by the same rule. They're founded in 2001 until 2008.
And it's
they
bullshit.
Only work
And
for
the people who are
CIA.
supposed to be
And
investigating
the
it
CIA
are busy
actually
hiding
provided startup money through
and
their
lying.
venture capital arm, InQtar.
You know?
So they provided all the money for it, and they
They're
created all
hiding.
the products.
We're going
So
into
Peter
World War
Thiel,
III
Alex
so they can
Carr,
protect
Joe
their fucking
Lonsdale,
pedophile
They were
bullshit.
at Langley,
That's why
Virginia,
we bombed
at the CIA
Iran.
headquarters,
Because
making
they
everything
wanted to distract from all the
for the CIA as a
conversations with
so-called
Jeffrey Epstein. And it's
contractor.
worked.
And then
Now
after that,
everyone's
they
talking
branched
about
out
gas
into
prices in
everything.
World
So
War III.
They
Funny how
identified
no
the
one's
Capitol
talking
rioters
about
on
Jeffrey
January
Epstein
6th.
anymore.
They were identifying who wasn't vaccinated in
I don't know
2021.
who
All right,
Nicholas
so this guy
Trump is.
thinks the TV is watching him.
Wonder why they can't sleep, right? Hey man, y'all gonna get rid of them. We getting rid of TVs, man.
Dude, it's a burn-in. It's a burn-in on the TV. He's wrong. Is he that wrong? Do you think
I seem to be
TV's
the only
not
one
watching
who's
him?
who's
Do you think there's not a
naming
Chinese
names.
man on the other
Most
end
of them
the
talk
device?
in code.
Watching
That's what I had a
movies?
problem with Isaac
You're
Cappy.
so-
In the
people
end,
are
he
so
talked in
quick
code.
to be this,
What
like,
good is
gamer
code?
know-it-all.
What good is talking
You know
in
every
code?
fact.
No one knows what
No,
you're even
it's
talking
actually a
about. So in the
residual
end, when you end up
memory
dead,
of
nobody knows.
LCD from the system
He
that
called
is
himself a
hypothesized
Judas.
from the pixel
What did he
in
mean?
there. You sound
Nobody
so
knows.
fucking smart, man. And
I
there's
think it's
not a
because
Chinese
he
guy
set up
on
that
the other end of your
Famalam
device
thing
watching you
to
right
try
now
and
because you're a genius. You know the mid
fight against child
thing?
trafficking.
You're on the low end of the
And
spectrum. You're
Stewarttown
on the
and
low
all
end
the
of
people that are
spectrum.
now
You
still
protected
involved with
by
it
superstition
turned it
and
around
stupidity.
and used it for child
Just
trafficking.
because this guy doesn't know how to
Daniel
back up his
Dowd,
argument
child
doesn't mean
trafficking.
that it's any less
I
valid.
believe Terry
That's the point
Joyce
here,
involved
guys,
in child
right?
trafficking.
Hey man, that
Geo
TV
Farnsworth
watching me.
involved in child trafficking.
Hey.
Gabe
That's actually
Hoffman
smart.
involved in child
That's what
trafficking.
you should say.
Lucian
Get rid
Greaves.
of your TV.
If he's not
You're not
involved
done
with the
because
child
you're a gamer.
trafficking, he sure is involved.
I have to
Oh well, if he
explain
married
to these
Anton
little
LaVey's
men
daughter, then
about how the pattern recognition machine of the human brain works. Maybe you
I
haven't
wouldn't
heard of
trust
it.
him.
But when we were
Sorry,
cavemen,
that's
you
just
might
me.
have heard a roaring tiger. But what you didn't
And that's
realize
just
was
it.
that
People
was
have the
actually a
memory of a
roaring river.
gnat.
So the
And they know that.
pattern
That's the
matching
reason why
there
they keep giving
was
people all
false.
this reality
So
television
that makes
bullshit.
sense that if you see, if
The
you
one reason
see
why
a
I am not working
documented
with Fiona at all
child
anymore is
pimp
because I don't believe that Tom
photographed
Hanks
with
fucking was on the bridge
the leader
murdering
of every
Isaac Cappy.
tech company,
I don't believe
leader
Oprah
of all
Winfrey
these
was on the
important
fucking
politicians,
bridge
it's your brain,
murdering Isaac Cappy.
making a false pattern. Brain's
I believe that
pattern
Isaac
matching
Cappy
logic
reached out
is
to Craig
also
Sawyer.
really good
Craig
at
Sawyer
fooling
convinced
itself.
him to
Spurious
get picked up,
coincidences
and
become
he ended up in that
patterns
military
demand a
base
story
2
to
minutes from
explain
that
them.
bridge. And
Spurious,
Daniel Dowd and
using
Corey
the word
Daniel.
spurious.
Did you see the 9/11 video, George Bush in the classroom with the children chanting?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. He's like, did you see the chanting though?
I don't remember that.
Everybody remembers George Bush being
Dumbfounded,
catatonic,
stupid, and
Yeah,
dumbstruck.
if you go back and watch that video, before he's sitting there looking dumbfounded, the teacher's reading from a book, and this might just be the only way to get inner city kids to learn how to read, but this technique that she used to teach the reading, she's saying,
Get ready, cow. Yes, Tyson. Get ready to read this word the fast way. Get ready. Yeah.
what the hell is that? So now they were on that section. Suspect.
going with an evolutionary argument, are you? The problem is the brain's pattern matching logic is also really good at fooling itself. Of course. Makes total sense. Why wouldn't the brain's pattern matching logic be good at fooling itself? It would be advantageous for a caveman to notice false patterns everywhere and to freak out over them. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Anybody out there who's a detective watching this, I know we have a lot of people in the law enforcement community, just remember that your brain is a faulty, the pattern matching logic is faulty.
Bad.
So if you hear a person of interest talking about moving packs, moving weight, getting keys, things like that, these are just coded illusions, in my opinion. Same goes for some $65,000 hot dogs or pizza and putting egg on a pizza. Your brain is recognizing certain patterns right now.
It's not possible for someone like me or like you or like little Timmy Thomas on a computer. He's got 10 Discord channels. He's a computer wizard. Timmy Thomas is prolific on Discord. It would be impossible for someone as smart as us to fall for any kind of psyop or emotional manipulation at a time like this. But on the off chance that someone, this is a very small chance, on the off chance that somebody somewhere with an agenda, there's almost no chance this is happening. On the off chance that somebody somewhere with an agenda might be looking to capitalize on this event, spin it for various purposes. Very small chances of happening. I can't see this happening. Even though we're so smart, it might behoove us to choose our words. Would you say carefully, cautiously, carefully, intentionally, a degree of precision, discriminately, including your own internal dialogue. No matter what the result of the speculation is, the end result is the same.
I had 100 bad bitches and I played a salmon. Got this one chick in particular, she outstanding. But if she don't get no money, she can throw a tantrum. At this Vegas pool party, you know I don't do no limit. Let you talking about these women. In that case, I'm all up in. Took a week off in Las Vegas, I ain't doing shit but spinning. I saw Drea at the Palms, I'm like, damn, that girl can get it.
That sort of stuff.
Like a magic trick.
No, you're not. Let's arm ourselves with understanding about historically old periods of history. We've had prosperity. It exists. We have had true, dark, reality in our history.
Give me all your money.
Largely, which was given to us by God and the prophets. Usury chief among them. That is my number one thing. You look at history, you will find that when there was no usury, there was prosperity, there was no crime, the world was good, it was wholesome, it was the way it should be, traditional family life. Where you have usury, everything we see today comes directly from usury. This is the joy they feel when their children are castrated, brainwashed to hate. This is their ecstasy, the only joy they can experience, the only good that they can envision is to take something beautiful or innocent down to their level. And they can't do it. The next best thing is blood. These are the people who smugly revel in this. This is the fall of ancient Rome that we are living through currently.
This fight is so difficult, and why it doesn't feel like a fight, it feels like a weird, feeling head trauma, is because the weapons used and the rules of engagement are so totally alien to anyone that's not a Brazilian.
Give me all your money!
And the more sort of mentally straight you are, the more you have your head put on properly, the more perverse and incomprehensible the situation is. The more, the harder it is to explain to someone like that they're under attack.
Time to run your health check. Anyway,
You guys take care now. Bye bye then. If you want to just watch the video from Sam Hyde, it's right there in the chat because it's actually pretty good. And I like to share things that are good enough to watch. Anyway, my screwdriver's broke and I'm now sad because nothing wants to let me play it. What's the point in having a bunch of games if